And we welcome you in tonight once again. Back to basketball action. The first stream I've covered basketball in over 2 months now. I think the last time I covered a basketball game was in the NBA Summer League, but back into the NBA preseason tonight, covering play-by-play. Cannot wait for this. The Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Memphis Grizzlies. My first preseason game covering this year. Before a tune-up, before we actually get the games rolling on opening night, October 19th. But this matchup taking place in Memphis on the Grizzlies' home court at the FedEx Forum. Bucks coming off their 2021 NBA title, second title in franchise history. 2021, and then 50 years prior before that, 1971. The Bucks knocked off the Suns in 6 in the series. Giannis coming off his NBA MVP in the finals, over 35 points scored in the finals per game, over 13 rebounds. Just absolutely phenomenal. And the Grizzlies, well ahead of schedule. They won in 2 straight playing games last year against the Spurs and the Warriors, pulling off the upset to be in the number 8 seed to face Utah in the first round. They took the first game against Utah, but then Utah won the 4 remaining games after that, taking the series in 5. But hopefully should be a good night. I know, as I took a look at this matchup here, the Grizzlies are going to have 4 of their starters that they plan on having throughout the season in this matchup today. Dillon Brooks is out for today's game. So Dillon Brooks is out due to thigh soreness, and then the Bucks are going to play basically a lot of their bench players tonight. So they're giving the starters, as it looks like, the actual starters a night off. So they only got one actual starter that I looked on Twitter to see who they got tonight, and they only have, it looks like, Brook Lopez, who's going to be in the starting lineup. And it looks like Drew Holiday, Giannis, Chris Middleton, and Dante DiVincenzo will all be out tonight in this matchup. What's good, everybody? Glad to have you guys in the stream once again. Let's see, we got full pack chat before we even started. What's good, Warren, Playboy, Bryant on the stream. Chris, welcome in. Lorenzo. Cameron, what's good? I'll update you guys with the Sox Yankees as well. Single game elimination for the wild card going down. So a lot of awesome sports going on tonight. Andrew, what's good? Thanks so much, man. Yeah, feel free to keep me updated if you guys would like to. I'm gonna have the tab open on my computer, so during the breaks I'll let you guys know the scoreboard updates. Jessica, welcome back in. Jay Ramirez, welcome in. I actually haven't seen it yet, the player rankings. Vegas, what's good, man? Glad to see basketball action back in store. There's going to be 3 other games going on tonight. 1 game going on at the moment, already tipping off. The Knicks up against the Pacers in preseason action, 31-21. Cavs taking on the Bulls, and then Wizards taking on the Rockets. So 2 other games tipping off, along with the Bucks Grizzlies at the 8 o'clock Eastern time slot. And the first pitch between Yankees and Red Sox AL wildcard game, that is 5 minutes from now, 8:07 first pitch. So a lot of awesome sports going down today. What's good, Joey? Welcome to the stream again, man. Looks like we're going to have a quick tip-off in here. If you guys are new, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, and a couple big acquisitions in the offseason for these 2 teams. The Bucks getting 3-point shooting, adding in from the Grizzlies, as Grayson Allen is the newest member of the Milwaukee Bucks now. And then Steven Adams, part of that Jonas Valanciunas trade. As Valanciunas went to the Pelicans, Steven Adams, 1 season, played last year with the Pelicans after spending 2013 through 2020 with the Thunder. Steven Adams, key addition to the Memphis Grizzlies. So we're going to have a quick tip-off in this game now. Memphis in the white jerseys, dark blue numbers and letters. Memphis going right to left in the court. Milwaukee with the dark green jerseys, white numbers, white letters, as we are underway here from the FedEx Forum. Milwaukee with the ball first. They have it at the top of the key. This is George Hill, who is back on the Bucks, as he gives it over to Allen. Allen shoots a 3 at the right wing, off the mark, no good. Adams came up with a rebound in the corner. Grizzlies with their first possession of the game. Ja takes it past half court. 4 actual starters for the Grizzlies playing tonight. Ja Morant, Jaren Jackson Jr., Kyle Anderson, Steven Adams out there. Ja, his pass gets deflected, stolen right back by the Bucks. Allen, dish, Thanasis, kick out right corner. Hill takes the 3. Off the mark, no good. Defensive rebound goes to Jaren Jackson Jr. for Memphis. And Jordan Nwora got the start. Bradley's pumped up about that as that shot gets blocked underneath. Brook Lopez with a denial, as it was Desmond Bane who was driving on Lopez, denied him at the baseline. So Bane got the start tonight in place of Dylan Brooks. Brooks out due to thigh soreness. Inbound over to Ja. Ja turns the corner. He will get one inside, and that is good. First bucket of the game goes down by Ja Morant with a left-handed layup. Bucks now with the ball. Hill at the top, defended by Ja. Slides it over right wing. Wara swings it outside. Lopez. Shot fake, defended by Adams. Gives it over to the corner perimeter again. Lost control of the basketball. Rolls all the way to the backcourt. What a hustle by Ja. Couldn't get there in time, though. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Grizzlies. What's good? Bradley in the stream. Welcome in, my man. Arohan, welcome back in. Glad to have basketball back in here once again. 10:40 left to go in the first three in the shot clock. A three-point shot taken by Hill. Air ball. Shot clock violation. So slow start in this game in the first minute 24. The Grizzlies will get the basketball. Morant dribbles past half court. He's defended at the top by Hale. Bounce pass into the hands to Bane. Adams hand off to Bane. Jumper right elbow. Takes it. Rattled out. No good. Tip in. It is good though. Steven Adams. Welcome to the Grizzlies with his first bucket. Steven Adams, he is big in the offensive glass. Wasn't really utilized this past season in New Orleans, but he was key when he played for OKC. At the left wing, it is Wara with the ball. He'll take a left corner jumper off the mark, missed, and comes up with a defensive board. That is Morant. Morant stop and pop. Open three straight away. Splash. That is good. Ja Morant sinks down the triple. 7-0 Memphis. Terrific start for the Grizzlies here. With 9:53 left to go in the first. We have a timeout taken on the floor. Ja Morant out on the break. Just pulls up. Gets space. Takes the three straight away. Knocks it down. It's going to be quick on the court here. So, okay, it's going to be a foul inside. So whistle away from the basketball with Steven Adams who got fouled, and he's going to go to the line. Adams shooting one free throw, and that is good. What's good, Cool Boy in the stream? Welcome in. Yeah, I remember that with Layla there. Oh, sorry to hear that. Well, wishing the best of luck to you in the future there. 8-0. Thanasis hands it off. Dribbles up. Floater at the free throw circle. Missed off the mark. No good by Wara. Melton with a defensive board. Moves it outside. Catch and fire. Bane from three. Splash. That is good again as he drills it. Out on the break. Grizzlies looking fantastic tonight. 9:20 left to go in the first. Hill bounce past Thanasis. And we get a bump here and a foul. It's underneath at the baseline. First personal foul picked up by the Grizzlies, charged to Jaren Jackson Jr. Oh, looks like a 500 team there for Vegas, for his field hockey team at 5-5. What's good behind the Arc fan? Welcome to the stream once again. Ethan, what's good, man? Things going pretty well. Bucks get the inbound, attacking the lane, dump off Lopez underneath the hoop, puts it up, gets contacted and fouled, and he has got the shot as well. Brook Lopez, good for 2 and 1. Yeah, I think Chicago is going to be better than projected. So, Jay Ramirez puts the Bulls at 22. They made a ton of offseason moves. I think they're going to be a playoff team this year. And the free throw is good. So 11-3 Memphis. Grizzlies have the basketball. Morant takes it past the half-court logo. Now he attacks inside. Fade away. Left baseline. Off the mark. No good. Wara picks up the defensive board. Wara at the top of the key, defended by Bane. Dribble drive inside with the right hand. A whistle blows again. And it will be a reach and fall assessed to Desmond Bane. Clock stops with 8:56 in the first. Reach and fall, so Milwaukee get the inbounds. Thanasis hands it off. Wara turns the corner, gets denied underneath. That is a block by Jackson Jr. They move it out to Ja. Ja dribbles inside, floats it up in a key, gets it. Great start. Attacking to the bucket for Memphis. 13-3 they lead. Bucks with the ball. Lopez. Turnaround hook, and he somehow gets the friendly roll. That is good. Not the prettiest of shots right there from the right baseline, but able to get it to go. Top of the key handoff, catching fire. That is good. DeAnthony Melton drills down the triple, 16-5 Memphis. Approaching 8 minutes left to go in the first. Bucks have it. They'll take a three straight away. They knock it down. That's good. Grayson Allen, acquired in the offseason from the Grizzlies, now with the Bucks. And he drills his first three-point shot now in the dark green. Back out to the left wing. Launching a three. Threes are drilling. That is good. DeAnthony Melton hits another one. What's good, Arrowhound in the stream? Welcome in. 7:40 left to go in the first. Hill passes deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Bane of the Grizzlies. If you're new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much for being a part, everybody, tonight on the channel. Once again, glad to have basketball action back in. Milwaukee will get the inbound underneath their hoop. We have 7:38 left to go in the first. Quick update right now on the scoreboard leaders. Brook Lopez got 5 for the Bucks so far, out of the 8, and then the 3 made by Grayson Allen. The Grizzlies' leading scorer, John Morant, 7 points. And then 3 points each by Steven Adams with a bucket and a free throw. And then Desmond Bane knocked down the 3, and DeAnthony Melton's got... the score just updated for him. He's actually got 6. So Morant with 7, Melton with 6 for Memphis. Milwaukee gets the inbound. Lopez has it at the right baseline. Turn around over Adams. High arcing shot, missed it as Morant soars up, grabs the defensive board. Morant pushing tempo, attacks right down the lane, gets denied. Whistle blows in the foul though. Brook Lopez blocking foul. It's going to send John Morant to the free throw line shooting 2. 7:27 left to go in the first. Ja was trying to go Superman right over Lopez. Lopez was turned the wrong way from behind, just reached up with his vertical and got called for the blocking foul. First free throw, good. Giannis is not playing tonight. The Bucks without a lot of their key starters. So no Giannis, no Holiday, no Middleton, and no DiVincenzo. So the only starter that's playing for Milwaukee that's like an actual part of the starting 5 is Brook Lopez. Second shot is good at the line by Morant. He leads all scorers with 9. Lopez. Dribble handoff, receives it Allen. Gives it back to Lopez in the key. Takes the jumper off back rim. Melton comes up with a defensive rebound. Melton pushing tempo. Right down the lane, attacks. Floats it up off the back rim, no good. Adams. One dribble offensive rebound. Stripped to the basketball inside the key, and the Bucks get it right back. Under 7 minutes left to go in the first. It's George Hill who has it. Back with Milwaukee after spending last season with the Thunder to Sixers. Gives it over to Thanasis. Backs his way. Spin move in the key. Gets that out of there. Major rejection. Second block of the game by Jaren Jackson Jr. Morant slows it down. Moves it out to the right wing. Triple J. Gives it over to Ja. Off his fingertips. Gets it back. Morant. Kick outside. Open 3. Launched and off the front rim. No good. Jackson Jr. missed it. Under 6.5 left to go in the first quarter. Bucks will dribble up the court. They burn a timeout. Timeout taken on the court by Milwaukee. Terrific start by the Grizzlies here. 21-8 the scores. We have 6:25 left to go in the first quarter. We'll go in the first break of the game. Alright, so right now we're in a timeout. If you guys are new, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much, everybody, for being a part tonight in the channel. Tomorrow, I'm going to take the day off tomorrow. I'm going to cover, my next stream is going to be Thursday Night Football. Rams against Seahawks on Thursday night. So that's going to be the next one. Do I think a Ben Simmons trade will happen? I think eventually it will happen. It's going to be given quite a bit of time. I feel like. Yeah, Bucks are down without their key players tonight. So no Giannis, no Drew Holiday, no Chris Middleton, no DiVincenzo in today's game. And they are struggling. The top scorer is Brook Lopez with 5, and then Grayson Allen's got 3. And then Hill, Wara, and Thanasis are the other 3 starters that's yet to score. Quick update here with the other NBA games for tonight. Knicks up against the Pacers, 47-36. Bulls leading the Cavs. Both of these games are early on, too, 5-2. Chicago, and then Houston is up against Washington, 7-3. So 4 games going on tonight. We'll keep you guys posted. Also, Red Sox Yankees. That game just started with the first pitch, top of the first inning, and 2 outs. It looks like right now by the Red Sox defense records. Yankees have first at bats in the game. So this game is at Fenway Park, American League, single game, wild card game. Winner of that game will take on Tampa Bay in the American League Divisional. Yeah, I got quite a bit of new additions though, which is pretty cool to the stream. So, I've got the basketball pillow right behind me now. So I've got a new basketball pillow right there that I was able to get. That's through the merchandise site. So if anybody's interested, check that out. That link is pinned to the chat, and definitely would recommend the pillow. That pillow is awesome. And then I got the other pillow that I used to have like right there, right behind me. I got that pillow now to the far back. So, all the way back there, I got that pillow. So, I got 2 pillows now into the stream whenever I call basketball. So we are back to action. 21-8 as the Bucks just turned it over. A swat here, though. Melton got denied in the key and a turnover right back. Milwaukee has it. Wara will jack up a 3. He hits it. First bucket of the game at the right wing perimeter by Jordan Wara to cut the score to 10. Grizzlies have the ball. Morant attacks inside, puts it up, off the glass, no good. Adams, offensive rebounds. They move it over to the left wing. Anderson now has a left block, pump fake, puts it up, over his defender and scores. That is good for 2. Welcome to the NBA is Sandro Mamakhalashvili, rookie from Seton Hall, pick number 54 to 2021 draft, and Kyle Anderson just pump fakes him out and scores for the layup. Off the rebound, nobody back behind, and Steven Adams receives the pass ahead and throws it down with an easy right-handed jam. 25-11 Memphis. Wara takes the deep 2 jumper. Rattled out, no good. Adams with a defensive board. Ja backs his way into the key. Gives it out left corner. Catch and fire 3. That is good, but he steps out of bounds. Will not count the bucket. That is the rookie from Stanford, pick number 10 of the 2021 draft. That is Zaire Williams, who is now into the game, number 8. And Tyus Jones, number 21, will check into the game as well, along with Xavier Tillman, number 2, second-year player from Michigan State. Javin DeLaurier comes into the game for Milwaukee, number 12, as he is a second-year player from Duke. The shirts in the merch store, I think those I put like cheaper than the actual, what the actual average price was, because they were going for like $20 for the shirts, and I put them around, I think, $12.99 for the shirts. But there's different types. I have the classic one, the smaller one with a logo, in the corner. There's all different types that they have. That shot no good at the free throw circle, missed by Tillman. Milwaukee has the ball, approaching 4:20 left to go in the first. Dish to the left baseline. Backs his way inside the key. Delorier puts it up, gets denied. Tillman comes up with a block for Memphis. Tillman pushing it down the lane. Xavier Tillman puts it up, and he gets contacted and fouled. This will be 2 shots coming up at a charity stripe by Xavier Tillman. Defense, and then going right in to offense for Xavier Tillman. Receiving the pass, taking the dribble up the court himself. So 2 shots in the line by Tillman. First one, that is good. Hey, what's good, Vincent? Welcome to the stream. I'll have to see when I have a chance. I hope to do one in the postseason. Second shot by Tillman, off the mark, no good. Mamakhalashvili grabs the rebound. Bucks now with the ball. Mamakhalashvili slides it over to Delorier. Back out to Connaughton. Connaughton dribbles through 2 defenders. Swing outside, deflected. They get it back, though, to the top. Open 3. Got it. That is good. From the outside. So it's 26-14. As the Grizzlies provide an answer inside, and that is good for 2. Doubling the score for Memphis right now. Hey, thanks so much, Rick. Appreciate it. Yeah, Milwaukee's without a lot of their key starters today. Mamakhalashvili hands it off. 3-point shot. Gets another one. That is good. Number 55. That is Justin Robinson. Third-year player from Virginia Tech. He makes back-to-back 3-point shots on the court. So this is the third team that he has played for in 3 seasons. Played for Washington in 2019, the Thunder last season, and now with the Bucks this year. As the Grizzlies underneath will score the bucket. 30-17, approaching 3 minutes left to go. Another open 3. Robinson, this time off the back rim. Offensive rebound, Mamakhalashvili. Back outside, they'll slow down the offense. Bounce pass, deflected into the key, stolen away by Anderson. Pass up ahead. Conchar with a Euro step, gets denied inside, but a whistle blows in the foul. Personal foul picked up on number 6. This is Elijah Bryant for the Bucks. 30-17 the score. 2:45 left to go in the first quarters. We'll go on another timeout taken here in the court. And the Grizzlies up by 13. Oh, awesome, man. Thanks so much. Yeah, the one that I got the classic t-shirt, the one with a smaller logo on it. I'd say the only thing is make sure to like buy it like a little bigger, because it does shrink like the more and more you wear it and wash it. It does shrink because it's it's cotton that it has. What's good, Justin? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you back in. So a preseason game today, which means now the bench players at the end of the first quarter starting to get some minutes. Leading the way tonight, John Morant's got himself 9 points along with 2 rebounds. 2 blocks by Jaren Jackson Jr. And then 6 points by DeAnthony Melton for Memphis. And then leading scorer right now for Milwaukee, that is Brook Lopez with 5 points. Grayson Allen, Jordan Nwora, both with a 3-point shot made each. And we saw the bench players checking into the game for Memphis. We saw Kyle Anderson, Xavier Tillman, John Conchar, Tyus Jones, and Zaire Williams all out there on the court when we were on the timeout. And then from Milwaukee, we saw Sandro Mamakhalashvili, Javin Delorier, Pat Connaughton, Elijah Bryant, and Justin Robinson, who has made back-to-back 3-point shots at one point before missing his third. Now 2 for 3 from the perimeter. Yeah, that's right. I think it was like more to ship overseas, because when I got the package, I think the package said it shipped from Kentucky. So I think that's why the prices are like higher overseas, because it ships from the US. Glad to finally get basketball back. Can't wait to finally start to get into a groove in this and get right back to what I was doing last year. The big thing I love is that basketball just flies by so fast, like during these breaks, whereas like football, it's stop and start during the breaks. There's so many of them. So like filling all the breaks, it's like in football they have like 30, 35, 40 breaks compared to basketball, like 12, 15. Oh, wow. Thanks so much for the update there, Behind the Arc fan. So back into action. Going 1 for 2 at the free throw line for Memphis as we're back into the game. 31-17. Bucks have the ball. Connaughton at the top of the key. Connaughton attacks down the lane, puts it up and scores. Up and in off the backboard with the right hand. Tillman attacking. Stripped. Lost control of it out of bounds. Tough defense there by the Bucks. Standing in tall to the task. Milwaukee down by 12. Robinson gives it over. Out to the top with Mamakhalashvili. Hands it off at the left wing, Connaughton. Connaughton off the roll down. Mamakhalashvili stripped of the basketball in the paint. Tyus Jones takes up the court. Dish underneath. Puts it up and scores. That is good. Anderson up and in off the backboard for 2. Under 2 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Bucks have the ball with Connaughton. Mamakhalashvili back over to Robinson. Robinson dish out left wing. Connaughton fires from 3. Off the back rim, offensive rebound goes back to the Bucks when Mamakhalashvili. Connaughton again attacks down the lane, right-handed finish, gets it that time. Up and in off the glass, good for 2. Memphis with the ball. Tillman gives it over to the outside, over to Jones. Jones now dribbles. Right block dump off Tillman. Open, missed his own shot. And missed the putback opportunity too, mistiming his jump. Bucks now with the ball. Cross-court pass, Connaughton catching fire from 3. Off the mark, no good. Defensive rebound picked up by Jones. Approaching 1 minute left to go in the first quarter. Tyus Jones hands it off outside. Zaire Williams turns the corner with a finger roll. That is good with the right hand. A rookie from Stanford, pick number 10 of the 2021 NBA draft. Zaire Williams gets his first bucket in the preseason. Mamakhalashvili floats it up at the right block. He gets that one to go over Tillman. Trading buckets last 2 possessions. 45 seconds left to go in the first. Grizzlies will slow it down. Jones, 10 on the shot clock, edge of the Grizzlies logo. Moves it outside to Anderson. Anderson step back 3 in the air. Off the mark, missed it over Mamakhalashvili. Delorier grabbed the defensive rebound. Robinson will slow it down now. 7-second differential, shot clock and game clock. Robinson defended at the top by Jones. Now the switch comes. Robinson has it. Attacks inside. The whistle blows. And this will be on Memphis. Reach and foul assessed to Tyus Jones. The clock will stop with 12.8 seconds. Milwaukee inbounds it. Back over to Robinson. Edge of the Grizzlies logo. Under 10 seconds left to go. Defended at the top by Jones. Now switched by Tillman. Robinson at the top. Dribbles. 2 seconds. Jumper. Free throw circle. Off the mark. No good. Missed it. And that's how we close out the end of the first quarter. 35-23. The Grizzlies got out to a soaring start in this game. Up by double digits basically for this whole first quarter. As now they're up by 12 at the end of 1. All right, so taking the media break right now. So Indiana also trading Edmund Sumner to Brooklyn, it looks like. Quick update here with a couple other scores going down tonight. Knicks leading the Pacers 63-52, closing up almost to halftime there, under 2 minutes left to go before half. The Bulls leading the Cavs with under 2 minutes left to play in the first quarter, 27-18. And then Rockets looking great to start things off, 24-14 over the Wizards. Hey, thanks so much, Playboy Brian. So yeah, right now Red Sox leading the Yankees 2-0 at the end of the first inning. Red Sox on top at home. Things looking good at the end of one, but still got 8 more left to go. Hey, I'll see you, man. Thanks so much for stopping by behind Eric Fan. Yeah, they hit it right on the nail with those draft picks they had for the Rockets. Jalen Green, Şengün, Josh Christopher. And they also got Garuba, too. They had an incredible draft. What's good, Anthony, the stream? Welcome in. Glad to have you back at the stream again. So 35-23, we have closed out at the end of the first quarter. Second quarter coming up in just a moment. Ja Morant leading scorer, 9 points for Memphis. 6 points by D'Anthony Melton, 5 points by Steven Adams in his Grizzlies debut, along with 5 rebounds in the block. Jaren Jackson Jr., 2 blocks for the Grizzlies. And then Brook Lopez leads the way for Milwaukee, 5 points, 4 points off the bench by Connaughton. Actually, Justin Robinson's made 2 threes. He's all the way down at the bottom of the box score. Justin Robinson is the leading scorer through 6 minutes. He has scored 6 points off of those 2 threes for Milwaukee. And then it's Lopez with 5. And then 4 with Pat Connaughton. So we are back into action here. Second quarter has begun for the Fiserv Forum. Memphis going right to left in the court. They'll have the ball first. Jackson Jr. back in with a left hand. Couldn't finish. Contested by Thanasis. And the rebound goes to Thanasis as well. Bucks now with the ball. Thanasis passes off to Cutter. Contacted and fouled here. And George Hill will shoot 2 at the line. Personal foul picked up on Jaren Jackson Jr. That's his second foul of the game. Memphis as a team only has 5 personal fouls. So 2 by Jackson, 1 by Tillman, 1 by Bain, 1 by Melton. First shot good. Second shot by Hill. As he comes back to the Bucks once again. Last year he spent time with the Sixers and the Thunder. They cut it to a 10-point game. Grizzlies have 17 points off the fast break. Milwaukee only has 3. Bain floats it up in a key. No good, too short. Lopez with a defensive rebound. Attacking the lane. Kick out Lopez. Open 3 in the air. Takes it. And no good off the front rim. Missed it. Soaring up with a defensive rebound is Jackson Jr. Grizzlies now with the ball. Jaren Jackson Jr. launching from deep. Off the mark, rolled around the rim and out. Defensive board picked up by the Bucks. That is Elijah Bryant, number 6, who got the defensive rebounds. Bryant dribbles up, floats it up in the free throw circle. Off the mark, missed and no good. Jackson Jr., another defensive rebound he gets again. That's rebound number 4. Jackson Jr. takes it inside, blocked out of bounds by Lopez. And the Grizzlies will keep it. 10:53 left to go in the second. Memphis by 10, leading this entire game right from the start. Memphis bounce pass to the left corner. Bane moves it outside. Open man takes a 3. Tillman off the mark, no good. Defensive board goes to Grayson Allen, the newest Milwaukee Buck, traded in the offseason for Sam Merrill and 2 draft picks. Hand off at the left corner, Hill. Dump off to Thanasis. Kick out right corner, Lopez. Outside, Allen. Moves over to the top, Wara. Nice feed inside. And Thanasis puts it through for 2. As he throws it down, cuts the game to an 8-point game. Terrific passing all around the perimeter until they found Thanasis inside. Tillman. Hand off to Bane. Bane dribbles up now in the key. Bane swings it out to the right wing. Now it's Jackson Jr. down the lane. No good, hit the rim short. Nice defense there by the Bucks as they come up with a defensive board. Pass behind his back. Wara sets up the 3 left corner. Off the mark, missed shot by Allen. Memphis will slow down the basketball. Under 10 minutes left to go in the second. Grizzlies have it with Jones. Jones, little teardrop and no good. Couldn't get the runner down. Airballed it as Lopez gets the defensive board. They move it out right corner. Hill launching from 3. Off the mark, missed it. Soaring up is Conchar with a defensive rebound. Grizzlies have the ball again. Tyus Jones moves it out to Bane. Catch and fire 3 in the air. And that is good from downtown. Desmond Bane lines it up. Grizzlies by 11. What's good? F-Rain on the stream. Welcome in. The Bucks without a lot of key players tonight. This is just the preseason game too. So the Bucks are not playing Giannis, Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday. Those 3 are not playing tonight along with DiVincenzo. So missing key players where the Grizzlies are playing their starters currently. They're only missing tonight Dylan Brooks. That is it. 9:15 in the second. Memphis with the ball again. Jones gives it over to Jackson Jr. Hand off to Bane. Back outside to Tyus Jones. Swings it over in the key. Whistle blows, and that will be a turnover by Memphis. What's good, Jose? Welcome on the stream once again, man. 9:08 left to go in the second. Glad to have basketball back in action here. Wara floats one up, gets it to go with the right elbow. Milwaukee down by 9. Jones slows it down. Under 9 minutes left to go before halftime. Jones gives it over. Handoff now to Bane. Leads it outside with a pass to Jones. Takes the 3 at the left wing and missed it. Ball deflected. Jones comes up scrappy with a steal. Gets around Lopez. Lays it up and in for 2. Heads up basketball play right there by Tyus Jones. Under 8.5 left to go before halftime. The Grizzlies lighting it up. 50% from the perimeter. 5 for 10. Milwaukee 4 for 16 tonight from the outside. Out to the top of the key. Lopez will take the 17th 3, and he misses it. Off the rim short. Memphis with the ball. Conchar in transition. 3 in the air. Off the side of the rim, no good. Picked up in the corner. Defensive rebound goes to Hill. Bucks with the ball again. George Hill attacks down the lane. Working on Conchar. In an offensive foul. Pushing off, George Hill commits the foul, and it goes back to the Grizzlies with 8:01 left to play in the second. What's good, Lorenzo? Welcome to the stream once again, man. We have a timeout taken on the floor. 40-29, Grizzlies have led this entire game right from the start. We will take a timeout, and then we'll get back into action here as this game is taking place at the FedEx Forum, home of Memphis. What's good, Tyree? Welcome to the stream. This is just the preseason game, so the Bucks are without a lot of key players tonight. Just to update here, the Bucks are without Giannis, Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday, and then DiVincenzo. So we look at right now the scoreboard leaders tonight. Ja Morant leading the way, 9 points. He's got 2 rebounds as well. 6 points each by Desmond Bane, DeAnthony Melton from Memphis. 5 points by Steven Adams as he gets a big welcome now to Memphis. And for the Bucks, leading scorer, that's from the bench. 6 points by Justin Robinson, as this is his 3rd team that he'll be playing for in a course of 3 seasons. Played for the Thunder last season. And then in his first season for Robinson, he played with the Wizards. So he's got 6 and then 5 points each by Brook Lopez and Jordan Nwora. So yeah, Brook Lopez is the only starter that's playing today for Milwaukee. That's like an actual starter. Because this is what they had for the starting 5 tonight, was Brook Lopez, Jordan Nwora, Thanasis, Grayson Allen, and George Hill. So that's what their starting lineup was like tonight. I used to play basketball. I played basketball all the way up through middle school. My main sport was actually baseball that I played. I played baseball throughout high school. Quick update with the NBA box score. There's 3 other preseason games going down tonight. Knicks up at halftime over the Pacers, 67-55. Bulls leading the Cavs currently 38-30. And then Rockets up against the Wizards, 30-23. And then Red Sox Yankees, quick update here. Red Sox on top 2-0. As now they're going to be in the bottom of the 2nd inning. So yeah, right now we're just in this timeout break. If you haven't already done so, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you like to be notified for future live streams I do cover. Majority of my content is basketball games, NBA games, and college basketball I specialize in, but I also cover other sports too for special live streams like NFL games. My next stream is actually going to be an NFL game for the special live stream. That's Thursday Night Football, and it's going to be the Rams against the Seahawks. So I've been doing quite a bit of football too lately for the NFL. Yeah, I played second base. That was my main position. I was shorter than all the other players, but I had like a lot of speed, and a lot of the pitchers had trouble pitching to me because I was so short. That jumper is good. We're back into action. Desmond Bane launches and knocks it down for a deep 2. 7:40 left to go in the 2nd. Bucks have the ball. Hill gives it over to Nwora, pump fake. Now dribbles up, drives inside, dump off the Thanasis over to Lopez, and he finishes in the post. Teamwork all together right there to set that bucket up for the Bucks. Jackson Jr. gives it over to Bane around the perimeter. Bane turns the corner. Now to Jackson Jr. and a travel. Assessed to Desmond Bane. 42-31. Bucks again have another chance to cut it to single digits. 7:16 left to go in the 2nd. Milwaukee at the left wing. It is Nwora. Gives it over underneath. And a travel right back. That is Hill. So back-to-back turnovers. One by Memphis, one by Milwaukee. Oh, that's awesome. Getting a reverse layup right there for Rick. Ja Morant checks back into the game. He leads the way with 9 points from Memphis. Takes the jumper and make it 11. That is good. At the free throw circle. Milwaukee now with the ball. Nwora, jumper, top of the free throw circle. Hits it. That is good. Trading buckets right there back and forth. Memphis has the ball. Moves it outside of Ja. Open 3. Catching fire. Off the mark. Miss back rim. Lopez tipped it over to Nwora for the defensive board. Nwora at the right wing. Defended by Anderson. Jacks up a 3. Off the backboard. No good. Jackson Jr. with the defensive rebounds. They give it up the court outside Milton. Launches from deep, off the mark, no good. Thanasis now with a defensive board. 6:10 left to go in the second. Thanasis handoff to Hill. Hill gets space off the pick set by Lopez. Jacks up the three off the back rim, soaring up in the air. It's Anderson with the defensive rebounds. Bain moves it out to Anderson at the top. Bounce pass, left elbow. Jackson Jr. passes off the roll down. Bain underneath, dump off. Puts it up. Big rejection by Thanasis as Melton tried to go for the layup. And Thanasis blocks it and it swings off the backboard. And a turnover right in transition by Thanasis as he tried to lead a pass to the left corner. Josh, stop and drive. Right down the lane. Gets it for 2 with a left-handed finish and count the bucket and 1. John Morant heading to the free throw line. Grizzlies up by 13. 46-33 with 5:37 left to go before halftime. It is a blocking foul picked up by Thanasis. John Morant leading scorer tonight for the Memphis Grizzlies, as he has played a total of 9 minutes and scored 13 points. Ja will be shooting one coming up at the line, but we'll go on a timeout first. 46-33 Grizzlies. What's good? Hoops 590 in the stream. Welcome in. Points in the paint, but a big key to this matchup so far today, taking it to the bucket 22-10 in favor of the Grizzlies. And then fast break points 22-3 in favor of Memphis as well. Memphis has been efficient from 3, having a lot of space out on the break. They are right now at the moment 44% from 3, 5 for 13 from the outside. And Milwaukee just 4 for 19 at 32.5%, but still a lot of game left to go. Quick update here, a couple other scores in the NBA tonight. Bulls leading the Cavs 43-35. Rockets against the Wizards. It is Houston by 2, 34-32. And then at halftime, the Knicks up against the Pacers, 67-55. And then that Red Sox score, bottom of the second inning. Red Sox leading the Yankees in the single-game elimination American League wildcard matchup. 2-0 Red Sox at the bottom of the second, 1 out. So, a lot of good stuff here. If you guys are new in the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Right now, we're just in a timeout, 46-33. Glad that basketball action is back in, because it's been a while since I covered basketball. So trying to get back into the swing of things. Yeah, I covered my first game in person early November for basketball. So I'm going to have some good reps here through streaming before I actually get into games in person, which will be cool. Averaging 30 points per game and 8 assists in the playoffs, the youngest players in NBA history. Luka in 2020 did it at 20 years old. John Morant last year at the age of 21. And then Tracy McGrady back in 2001 did it at the age of 21. Back from the timeout, Grizzlies up by 13. Milwaukee with the ball. They move it outside. The Tremont Waters, the newest addition, comes over from the Boston Celtics after spending 2 seasons in Boston. Misses the 3, no good. Morant has the ball. Morant passes out to the top. Anderson gives it over to Morant again. Back to Anderson. Top of the key, 10 on the shot clock. Bounce past Adams, hand off Anderson. Open three, takes it. And missed it off the front rim. Wara scoops up the defensive rebound from Milwaukee. Connaughton, pass half court. Launching from three and a turnover on the course by Milwaukee. Jordan Wara passed it backwards. That is a backcourt violation. Or maybe he did catch it in the front court. Okay, so he did catch it in the front court. It was a foul by Mamu Kalashvili away from the basketball. So that's why the whistle blew. So it was not the turnover with the ball. It was away from the ball and Mamu Kalashvili picking up the personal foul. So offensive foul by the Bucks. Memphis has it once again. Morant gets the handoff. 12 on the shot clock. Morant at the top of the key. Now dribbles. Thinking about taking a step back, and the whistle blows here. And it's a Memphis turnover. So back-to-back turnovers. Big pick set by Adams coming across. They got Adams on the offensive foul. Bucks with a possession. Mamu Kalashvili. Now they give it over to Wara. Whistle blows again. This is away from the basketball. There's a fall on the court. It looks like it's going to be on Memphis. Alright, so Memphis fall, and this will be bonus. Or this will be, this should be bonus time for Milwaukee right here. And Wara misses the free throw. It's no good. So 46-33. Connaughton gets the inbounds. Connaughton, dump off. Mamu Kalashvili finishes. That's good in the post. 46-35. Approaching 4 minutes left to go before halftime. Adams passes off the roll down. Lays it up and in. Good for two. DeAnthony Melton gets the bucket. 4 minutes left to go before halftime. Top of the key. Wara gets space. Takes the three. Off the back rim, no good. Mamu Kalashvili has it in his hands, gets it back. Gives it over to Connaughton. 8 on the shot clock. Connaughton cross-court Wara. Wara attacks inside. Circus type of shot. Slips and falls. Gets the layup. Count it. And one coming up at the free throw line by Jordan Wara. He's showing some promise tonight. Second-year player from Louisville. Jordan Wara gets the start, and he is the leading scorer now for the Bucks with 9 points. Looking to be a part of the double-digit club here for scoring tonight, looking for 10. So 9 points, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 4 rebounds by Jordan Wara, and the free throw is good. Make it 10. The Bucks cut into this Grizzlies lead. 3:45 left to go before halftime. Memphis has possession. Morant dribbles. Dump off the roll down. Too easy. That is good. Steven Adams lays it up and in. Welcome to Memphis, the newest addition after playing 1 season for the Pelicans. And then he played at Oklahoma City from 2013 to 2020. Driving down the lane. Missed a slam dunk for what should have been a two-handed finish by Connaughton. Pushing tempo. Memphis down the lane. Contact and a foul underneath. It's going to be offensive. It's on Zaire Williams. Out of control with the basketball, taking it off the drive to the basket. John Morant, 13 points, the game leader for the Grizzlies. 5 for 8 from the floor. Terrific start by Ja tonight. Milwaukee has possession. Tremont Waters gives it over to Mamu Kalashvili. Hand off Connaughton around the perimeter. Now dribbles at the right block. Back outside, Mamu Kalashvili defended by Jones. Bumped. Still has it though. 8 on the shot clock. Back out to the right wing. 3 in the air. Gets it. That is good. Number 97, Johnny O'Brien. 2014 second round pick from LSU. Knocks down the 3 and puts the Bucks trailing now by 9. Little runner. Ja makes it too easy. That is good, and the key for 2. Milwaukee with a possession. 2.5 left to go before halftime. At the left baseline. Good. Tremont Waters puts the Bucks again, winning 9. Josh is finding everything tonight. With what the Bucks have there defensively, 6 in the quarter, 15 points total, the game leader. Ja receives the inbound, double teamed at the corner, kick out top of the key. Anderson launches straight away, and that is good, right down the pipe. Kyle Anderson for the 3-point shot. Memphis by 12. Mamikhalishvili gives it over to the right wing. Now back to Mamu, backs his way, and big defensive play right there. Ja Morant puts his body on the line, takes the charge from Memphis, and it will be Grizzlies basketball with an offensive foul committed by Mamikhalishvili. Little welcome to the NBA moment right there for the second round pick. Pick number 54, initially by the Pacers, then traded over to the Bucks. Under 2 minutes left to go before half. Jones moves it over to Anderson, takes the jumper, rattled out. Offensive rebound to Adams. He got held up. Ball went out of bounds. Last touch by the Bucks. Hey, what's good? MB in the stream. Sadak, welcome in. Glad to have you back on the channel. Yeah, I remember you. Glad to have you back in from Australia. Minute 50 left to go before halftime. Adams receives the pass. Hands it over to Ja. Off the roll down. Too high for Adams. Went off the top of the backboard. Milwaukee out on the break. Pass up ahead to Mamikhalishvili. Finishes. Lays it up and in with the right hand. Back to 10. Grizzlies take a quick 3. Off the mark. Missed no good by Williams. Bucks will slow it down. Under 1:30 left to go in the second. Grayson Allen drives on the defense. Scores in his former team. Morant will now slow down the basketball. Defended by Waters. Gets around him. Attacks. Jumper over O'Brien. Off the back rim. Tip to the perimeter. And this is going to be Bucks ball with a whistle here blowing in the foul. Zaire Williams picks up the reach and the clock will stop with 1:03 left to play. And this will be Milwaukee inbound. Bucks get the inbound. Waters now over to Allen. Allen pump fake. Allen dribbles on Adams. Takes the 3. Top of the key. Off the mark. No good. Wrestling down for the rebound. It's offensive. Goes back to Mamikhalishvili for the Bucks. They will set up the offense again. Under 10 on the shot clock. Allen has it. Dump off inside. Swing out right wing. Right corner. 3 in the air. No good off the mark by Milwaukee. Missed an opportunity from 3. Pass up ahead. Jones takes the 3 himself. Off the side of the rim. No good. Gets his own rebound back. 30 seconds left to go. Morant slows it down. Up by 8 for the Grizzlies. John Morant, 5 in the shot clock. 22 seconds left. Jumper. Or he will go inside off the roll down. Adams, nowhere to pass it to. And that goes out of bounds as the shot clock expires. Steven Adams should have just laid it up and in. He was right there and he kicks it out as the shot clock expires. And I thought that John Morant, he was right in the jump shot motion. He had space in the free throw circle. He should have took that, and instead, he completely faked me out and passed it off of a roll down to Adams. So there were 2 opportunities, and Adams just kicked it out to the perimeter as the shot clock expired. 1 second left to go. Waters launches. Right corner 3, no good. And we go into halftime. Grizzlies up by 8, 55-47. It has been Memphis all game long, though. Milwaukee able to storm back late in that second quarter to get themselves winning 8. Alright, so right now we're just at halftime. If you guys are new in the stream here, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Glad to have you guys back on the stream once again. Glad to have basketball back in the house once again. The majority of my content I usually cover is basketball games, play-by-play of NBA and college hoops. But I do cover other sports too. I've been covering quite a bit of football lately for NFL because I am covering a game in person on Thanksgiving, so that's why I've been covering football quite a bit too. My next stream will be on Thursday. It's going to be Thursday Night Football. So it will be the Rams against the Seahawks. Do I plan on streaming this weekend? I do for Sunday Night Football, I know. So I should be good to cover Sunday Night Football. Bills against Yeah, we got Bills this week against the Chiefs for Sunday Night Football. I think I'm going to do Monday night too. That's Ravens against Colts. Do I think Rockets have a good chance this year? I think they're certainly going to be much better this year. I predict they're going to be outside the playoffs, but they'll be improving. They got a really young roster, but they're going to be so dangerous in the future. They hit on all their draft picks. And Jalen Green's going to be an absolute stud this season. Yeah, I've got Jalen Green to win Rookie of the Year for this year. So that's my prediction in the preseason. Quick update right now. Red Sox lead the Yankees top of the third inning with 1 out, 2-0. In the American League single game elimination, the wild card game. There's also 3 other games going down for preseason tonight. The Knicks are crushing the Pacers. This score at halftime was the Knicks by 12, and now the Knicks have exploded out to a 15-2 third quarter lead, up 82-57. The Bulls lead the Cavs 57-39, and then the Wizards up against the Rockets 48-47. Yeah, even when the NBA season starts up, I still plan on doing football on for like the Sunday night ones. Wow. Cowboys just released Jalen Smith. Gee. Yeah, that's a shock right there. There must have been some type of tension there between that. That's quite shocking. What's good, Lagaya? Welcome on the stream. We got Vaughn in here as well. First basketball game after a long time. The last time I covered a basketball game was in the Summer League. Next stream I'm going to have is going to be on Thursday night. That will be Thursday Night Football. Should be a great game. Seahawks against Rams on Thursday night. Yeah, Australian rules football. I would love to do that. I don't have like any channels that would get that though. I've never seen that on like any US channels. I know for like ESPN2 from time to time they'll put on like Canadian football. But it's always like in a bad time. It's like in the middle of like the NFL season or so. Like I think they play their games. Because I saw one of their games was during like the 4 o'clock games for NFL when they went on at the same time. But a lot of those games go on TSN, which isn't available in the US. Yeah, I have no clue what channel Australian rules football would be on if it was available in the US. I know people have asked me to do cricket before too. Yeah, I'm gonna pick that up next year, Vegas, so I can get some games in person and then hopefully stream a game for you guys or so, an actual one. I want to do lacrosse again. That was fun. When they have the lacrosse championship, if there's nothing going on that day. I'm glad that we're at halftime right now. Last night, oh man, last night the game barely even started for football in the beginning of the first quarter at this time. Oh, so yeah, it starts in June. Yeah, I thought so, because I saw when I was doing the Summer League back in 2019, they had a CFL game on before the Summer League. What's good, Ken on the stream? Welcome in. Yeah, I know Vaughn wants me to do golf someday. Right now, we're just at halftime. Glad to have you guys be a part of the channel. If you're new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. The Knicks leading the Pacers, 5:21 left to go in the third quarter. The score there is 87-64 in favor of New York. Red Sox leading the Yankees, bottom of the third inning, 2-0. The Bucks playing without a lot of their key players. No Giannis tonight. No Drew Holiday, and no Chris Middleton either, along with DiVincenzo, and the Grizzlies are just lighting it up. They started on attacking mode, and they've kept on going. 22-5 in the fast break points in favor of Memphis, 28-18 points in the paint, and Memphis pulled out as much as 15 points at one point. My favorite team's the Celtics. I'm from Massachusetts, so I'm a big New England sports fan. Celtics, Patriots, Red Sox, Bruins. But I cover all different types of teams here, so no matter who you root for, all fans definitely accepted on the channel. Yeah, Celtics with a big come-from-behind victory last night. Romeo Langford hit the game winner with like 18 seconds left. The big thing for them this year is going to be the question of who will be the number 3 player in that team. That's the big question. I see potential in Aaron Nesmith. He was a really good scorer when he played in college, and he was efficient shooting the ball, but it wasn't like a big clip that he had, unfortunately, due to injury his final season in college. But he shot the ball around like 50% from 3 when he played in college, and we saw glimpses of his scoring ability from yesterday. But Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, those are going to be the top 2 for the Celtics, and just that big question mark will remain. And of course, somebody will have to step up to become the 3 on the team for this year. It is Jordan Nwora, the leading scorer right now for the Bucks. 10 points for him, along with 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. Ja Morant, the game leader, 15 points for him, and then 8 points by Desmond Bane and DeAnthony Melton. I wanted to see the Patriots win, even though I predicted Tampa would destroy the Patriots. I was shocked that the Patriots hung in there and they almost won. I was stunned. I've got a lot of hope this year, Mac Jones. It's unfortunate, though, because his teammates are just letting him down. Especially in that game against the Saints. It was over because of one player. Jonnu Smith just kept on missing with the football or so. But yeah, it was just unfortunate. The fumbles that they had, and then getting conservative once again in the red area. That will cost them every single time. When they get into the red zone, they start to get conservative, and then they settle for 3 instead of getting the touchdown. And That's going to be costly every single time when they settle for a field goal inside their opponent's 10-yard line. Oh, that's cool there. So looks like they got FanDuel for Australian rules football. So we're still at halftime currently. Quick update here. A couple scores in the NBA for tonight. Knicks leading the Pacers with about 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter, 97-72. And then up at halftime, the Bulls with a terrific start, leading the Cavs 69-48. In a tight game between the Wizards and the Rockets, Washington leading with 18 seconds left to go before halftime, 59-57. Yeah, I was looking it up to see where they put it on the US. I saw FS2 was a lot of that. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't get FS2 on my TV subscription. That's too bad because I saw a lot of the games for the Big East, especially like non-conference, they put on FS2. I think they put on Providence against Fairfield on FS2, and I think they put on a couple of UConn games in the preseason on in the non-conference slate on FS2. That's where the majority of the Big East games go for, like, non-conference. Do I play NBA 2K? No, I actually don't. I have, like, all the throwbacks that I have. So I have a lot of the throwbacks back to, like, the 2000s. Quick update here. Red Sox just added in another run. Solo home run by Boston. It is Kyle Schwarber to put up Boston 3-0, 435 feet to right field. Yeah, looking at this right now, that's true. So, Triple J has missed all 5 shots he has taken tonight. John Morant, 6 for 10, leading the game with 15 points for the Grizzlies. Steven Adams, terrific addition to Memphis. They had him part of the Jonas Valanciunas trade, and bringing in Adams, who provides experience here for a young Memphis team. He happens to be the oldest player now listed on the roster. Memphis, one of the youngest teams in the NBA. Steven Adams, at the age of 28, is the oldest player currently on the roster with the most experience, playing 8 seasons in the NBA. Everybody else has played either 7 seasons or less. Kyle Anderson with 7, and then 6 seasons played by Tyus Jones, and then everybody else has played basically around like 2, 1, or 0. DeAnthony Melton with 3 seasons played, and then 2 seasons played already by Jarrett Culver, who is new on the team with the same draft class as John Morant. Isn't this interesting here? John Morant gets picked at number 2 in the 2019 draft. Jarrett Culver is now with the Memphis Grizzlies, and Jarrett Culver first got picked up number 6 in the draft by Minnesota last 2 years for the T-Wolves, and now he's on the Grizzlies. John Concher going into his 3rd season. They also got from Memphis, they got Chris Dunn. So Chris Dunn is entering his 6th season in the NBA. And then they have a lot of players going into their 2nd season. Sam Merrill, Sean McDermott, Killian Tilly. And then rookies here with Zaire Williams picked up in number 10. Santi Aldama picked up at 30. And then Yves Pons went undrafted from Tennessee. Yeah, NBCSN, that's unfortunate. I remember NBCSN usually puts on like Atlantic 10 games during like non-conference, and they also do They also do that during, like, the Atlantic 10 tournament, like the quarterfinals games. I think that game's late, so, yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that one for Lakers versus Suns. As we are right back into action, Grizzlies will get the basketball first. They go left to right in the court to start things off. Morant is on the court along with Adams, Jackson Jr., Desmond Bane, and De'Anthony Melton. Pass over to Bane, floats to the shot, banks it. That is good. Up and in, off the glass to start things up by Desmond Bane. Bucks now with the ball. Wara, terrific first half, leads Milwaukee with 10 points. Wara gives it out to Allen. Back out to Wara, dumps it off to Lopez. Lopez working on Jackson at the right block, puts it up, off the mark. Tipped around, offensive rebound into the hands to Hill. Takes the three outside left wing, that is good. Grayson Allen gets the triple, and this is as close as the Bucks have gotten since the start of this matchup, 57-50. Memphis has the ball. Morant moves it over to Melton, top of the key. Now over to Adams. Gives it back outside Morant. Morant with space, takes the three. Off the front rim, missed. Defensive rebound by Milwaukee. It is Allen with a defensive board. Allen dribbles, Euro step inside, gets it to go, and cuts the lead to 5. Three-point shot missed by Memphis. Offensive rebound kept alive by Melton. Morant swings it cross-court. Melton at the left wing, working on Lopez. Attacks. Swing out right corner. Bane. Whistle blows. And a turnover. It's 57-52. I said 5. It's, 57-52. Grayson Allen's got himself 10 points as well, as he made the previous 3, but this will be Bucks ball. They're trailing by 5, 57-52. Milwaukee has it. Allen takes the 3, hits it, and now it's 55. 10:25 left to go in the third. Memphis with a possession. Bane outside of Morant, gives it over to Adams. Handoff Bane towards his right. Bane inside, swing out left wing. Open 3, takes it, makes it. That is good. De'Anthony Melton gets set up by Desmond Bane with an assist. And the Grizzlies up by 5 with 10 minutes in the third. Pass off the roll down. Hill dribbles back out to the right corner. He's defended 1-on-1 by Adams. Hill turns the corner. Kick out top of the key. Moves it over to Wara. Back out to the top. DiVincenzo launches from deep. Drills it. 60-58. 9:40 left to go in the third. Moving the ball around much better here in the second half for the Bucks. Getting quality looks as Morant gets his pocket picked. Stolen away by Wara and then intercepted on a 2-on-1 back by Melton. Melton gives it over to Morant right down the lane. Watch out! Oh, soaring up high. Ja Morant flushing it down with a right-handed finish as the Grizzlies go by 4. 9:15 left to go in the third. Ja Morant, 17 points, leads the game. Lopez stripped to the basketball. Morant comes up with a steal. Here goes Morant pushing tempo, weaving his way through traffic. Dish out. Back out to the top. 3 in the air. Boom! He gets it. 65-58 exploding. Ja Morant with an assist. De'Anthony Melton takes the 3 at the top of the key and drills it. Under 9 minutes left to go in the third. It's competitive basketball action just like that makes it lively. Lopez back out to the top. Wara, 8 in the shot clock. Drives down the lane himself with a teardrop. Gets it to go. Jordan Wara showing promise tonight in this game for Milwaukee. He is currently for Wara here. He has got himself 12 points behind Grayson Allen's team lead of 13. Ja Morant, though, with a major right-handed flush out on the break, and then he had another kick out to De'Anthony Melton. Memphis up by 5 with 8.5 remaining. Morant now with the ball back at him, sets the pick for him, defended by Hill. Gets around the pick. Morant inside the key, lost control of the basketball, stolen away. Pass ahead of the pack. It is Wara who finishes with a two-handed throwdown. Grayson Allen was the one who pickpockets his former teammate Ja Morant inside. This has turned out to be a terrific preseason game tonight. Inside the paint, missed the shot, no good by Bane. Offensive rebound. Morant feeds it over to Bane. Right corner three, no good. Adams, wide open, tips it through for two. Wara travels with it. Turnover, Milwaukee. 67-62 with 7:49 left to go in the third quarter. Morant has the ball once again. And a whistle blows in the court. It looks like we're going to take ourselves to a timeout. Timeout in the court by Memphis. 67-62 the score. As Milwaukee down by double digits most of this game have crawled right back in it to put themselves within 5. If you're new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, being a part on the channel tonight. The majority of my content, I usually cover play-by-play of basketball action here on Behind the Arc Basketball. I do cover from time to time special live streams of other sports, like the NFL. I've been doing quite a bit lately. Next live stream will be the NFL on Thursday Night Football. It will be the Seahawks against the Rams coming up on Thursday. Leading scores in this game, John Morant, 17 points for Memphis. Leading the way, 14 points by DeAnthony Melton, having a great game, making 4 3-point shots. And then 10 points by Desmond Bane as he has made 2 triples. Steven Adams in his Grizzlies debut, nearing a double-double, 9 points and 8 rebounds. For Milwaukee, the top scorer, 14 points, is Jordan Wara, second-year player from Louisville. He's also got 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals, having a terrific game. 13 points by Grayson Allen. And those are the 2 in double figures tonight for Milwaukee. NBA scoreboard update. Knicks lead the Pacers. Under 10 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. 105-87, New York. The Bulls leading the Cavs 71-48. And then the Wizards up at halftime over the Rockets 60-57. Yankees Red Sox AL wildcard update. Top of the fourth inning. Red Sox leading 3-0 against New York. What's good, Brock? Welcome to the stream, man. Best of luck there. So let's see. So looking for the over tonight. Over-under is at 222. Yeah, quite under at halftime. It's right now at 129. So we are back into action, 67-62, 7:33 left to go in the third quarter. Milwaukee gets the basketball back. The Grizzlies just turned it over, looking for a lob to Adams off his fingertips out of bounds. Open three, gonna launch from deep in, off the mark, missed it, hit rim short by Hill. 2 seasons ago, it was George Hill who played for the Bucks back in 2019-2020, and he led the NBA shooting 46% from 3. Pass right down the lane. Morant receives the pass right baseline, reverse-handed layup, and that is good. 69-62 Memphis. Wara leading the Bucks with 14, looking for 16. Deep 2 jumper, missed it. Defensive rebound picked up by Jackson Jr. Grizzlies trying to take it a distance with Triple Day. Puts it up and good as he finally gets his first bucket of the game. Memphis keeps on attack mode right now, 71-62. 6:40 left to go in the third quarter. Hill has the ball, 15 on the shot clock. Whistle blows. Away from the basketball, it's a foul picked up by Memphis. Fast break points in the favor of the Grizzlies tonight, 26-7. Points in the paint, 38-24. Also in favor of Memphis. Yeah, that'd be unbelievable there by next NBA Finals. It was one free throw at the line. Good for Milwaukee. Wara, the inbound passer, gives it over to Thanasis. Back to Wara. Wara, step back three in the air straight away. Gets it. That is good. Jordan Wara putting on a game tonight. They will roll it as a deep two. His foot was on the line. 6:25 in the third. Away from the ball. Whistle blows. Foul picked up by Wara. Second-year player from Louisville. Jordan Wara, a team lead for the Bucks with 16 points, as he was drafted in the second round. Pick number 45 of the 2020 NBA draft. Memphis gets the inbound. Morant defended by Robinson. Adams has the pick. Morant gets past him. Floats it up over Lopez. Missed it off the mark. Lopez with the rebounds. Bucks have the basketball. Robinson gets it stolen away right from behind by Morant. 2-on-1. Morant gonna drive himself and throw it down. Soaring up with a right-handed finish. 6 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Second slam dunk tonight by Ja Morant. 21 points. 5:50 left to go in the third. Connaughton, dump off underneath. Lopez throws it down with a right-handed flush. Melton gives it over to Adams. Adams looking to pass it, finds the cutter. Melton, reverse-handed layup, count it. They're going to give it to him or no? He was being held up to, and they will not. The score will stay 73-67. Looked like at first that Melton was going to get credit for the bucket, but they won't. So the bucket will not count. The foul was picked up before the shot. It will be an inbound coming up by Memphis. Adams trying to pass it off to a cutter. Melton that time off of his fingertips and out of bounds. 5.5 left to go in the third. Robinson slides it over. Wara around the perimeter. Bounce pass, Mamoukelashvili. Dump off underneath the Thanasis. Inside the key, puts it up and scores. Up and off the backboard. Cut to the 4. Morant around the outside. He will slow down the basketball as we approach 5 minutes left to go in the third. Morant dribble drive inside, puts it up and gets contacted. Saw the opening right there with a crease and just drove on Mamoukelashvili after thinking that he would slow down the basketball. He just saw a pathway right there and took it and drew the contact. Morant will shoot 2 shots coming up at the line. 5:05 left to go in the third. First shot by Ja Morant. That is good. $22 points for Ja Morant. That is a game high. Second shot, got it. Memphis has led this whole game. 5 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Robinson, the ball handler. Over to Ward around the perimeter. Ward defended by Anderson. Passes out to Mamoukelashvili. Dribbles at the right block underneath the hoop. Contact here. Whistle blows in the foul. It's going to be picked up by Kyle Anderson as the clock stops with 4:51 left to play. Blocking foul as Sandro Mamakhalashvili, the rookie from Seton Hall, pick number 54 in the 2021 draft, will shoot two at the line. First shot by Mamu, no good, hit the front rim. And now checking into the game, a welcome from Memphis here. This is Chris Dunn. Played 9 games last season with Atlanta Hawks, including the playoffs. And then he had a big welcome to Boston for the former Providence Friar, picked up at number 5 in the 2016 draft. His time at Boston was short-lived, didn't even play a game for them, as he was traded to Boston from the Hawks via a Bruno Fernando trade in the offseason, but that was short-lived and now got sent over to the Grizzlies, whom he is playing for. 75-70, Bucks have the ball again. Mamakhalashvili receives the pass, attacks the lane, scores. And that is good to cut this game to 3. Number 18, the one credited with an assist, is Georgios Kalizakis, as he is a rookie from Greece. He got picked up as the last pick in the 2021 draft. Offensive rebound, Ja Morant, showing you the strength as he lays it up and in after the offensive board for 2. 4 minutes left to play in the third. Morant, the game leader with 25 total points. At the left wing, Bryant feeds it over. Mamakhalashvili takes the 3 off the front rim, no good. And Morant snags rebound number 6 tonight. Morant dump off, deflected, looking for Adams in the post, goes out of bounds. The clock stops with 3:46 left to play in the third quarter. Memphis inbounds. Left corner 3 denied. Kalizakis with a big block. It went off of Memphis last. So a big defensive play that goes Milwaukee's way. Bucks have it at the left wing. Kalizakis takes the 3. Off the mark, no good. Defensive rebound scooped up by Anderson for the Grizzlies. Anderson taking it inside on Mamakhalashvili. Missed it, the putback. Steven Adams soaring up with a big throwdown, two-handed flush, puts it back with a jam. Mamakhalashvili. They kick it out to the right wing perimeter. Missed the 3 off the mark, no good. Lead pass ahead. Watch out. Ja Morant soaring up for the reverse dunk. The pass ahead of the pack, and Ja Morant playing with some big-time energy tonight. Kyle Anderson with a full-court pass right ahead of the pack on the outlet. And Ja Morant doing the work. Soaring up, eyes turned away from the hoop, and throws it down with a backward slam jam. 81-72 Memphis as a timeout gets taken on the court by Milwaukee. 3:04 left to go in the third quarter. Ja Morant phenomenal tonight. Ja Morant, 27 points, 11 for 18 from the floor. 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Having himself a ball game. If you're new on the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching tonight, being a part of the channel. Mainly, I cover play-by-play of basketball games, NBA games, college basketball games. I do cover other sports, too, for special live streams. And my next game will be the NFL on Thursday Night Football. It will be the Seahawks against the Rams. 14 points by DeAnthony Melton. He has made 4 3-point shots. 11 points by Steven Adams. Welcome to Memphis with a double-double. 11 points, 10 rebounds, 5 for 6 shooting from the floor. And then 10 points by Desmond Bane, making 2 threes himself. What a game for these Grizzlies as they have led the entire night tonight. Leading scorer, Milwaukee, 16 points by Jordan Nwora. And then 13 points by Grayson Allen, making 3 3-point shots. The Bucks were short-handed tonight without Giannis, Chris Middleton, and also without Jrue Holiday, and missing DiVincenzo as well. So without 4 of their key starters, the only starter that played tonight was Brook Lopez. And then for the Memphis Grizzlies, they had 4 of their starters play out of the starting 5. Dillon Brooks was the only one who did not play tonight for Brooks's. He was ruled out before this game. That was due to thigh soreness. Quick update here. Red Sox versus Yankees. AL. A wild card matchup. Red Sox lead in the bottom of the fourth inning 3-0 over the Yankees at Fenway. And then a couple of NBA scores in the preseason tonight. Knicks up against the Pacers, 111-90 with about 6.5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Bulls crushing the Cavs. This is a score right now. This is unreal. This score, 94-54. That is the score. Chicago by 40 over Cleveland. In the third quarter, boxes Chicago 25, Cleveland 6. Washington in a terrific game against Houston, 73-71. Wizards up by 2 against the Rockets. Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, that's a big hit for an offensive line that's already struggling. Yikes. That's not good. I didn't know they had that rule out in Houston. Because I know different cities are having different types of rules for this whole thing that's going on. Because I know Kyrie can't play games at home in Brooklyn. So 82-72, there was a free throw added to that. The free throw was good by Tyus Jones. And we have 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Milwaukee has the ball at the left wing. Kalazakis dribbles to the top, gives it over to Thanasis towards his right. Hands it off around the perimeter. Bounce pass underneath off the trailer. That is good for the layup. It is Elijah Bryant who scored a 2-point shot. Jackson Jr. contacted and fouled. Blocking foul picked up by Kalazakis. Rookie from Greece, picked up at the final draft pick at number 60. Zaire Williams back in the game. Rookie from Stanford, draft pick number 10 from the 2021 draft. Anderson floats it over to Jackson, trying to go that way. And it is a turnover. Thanasis got the steal. And then it got denied out of bounds. Oh, they were the two Patriots. That's unfortunate. I heard that before I went live about two Patriots. I didn't know who the two were. That's unfortunate that both of them offensive linemen. That ball just gets thrown away. Memphis will take a 3 on transition. Off the mark, missed by Anderson. 32 points off the fast break by the Grizzlies to just 7 tonight for the Bucks. Robinson passed. Deflected, pinwheels around, out of bounds. Last touch by the Grizzlies at the baseline. .202 left to play in the third quarter. Grizzlies by 8. Bucks get the inbound. Thanasis backs his way on Anderson at the left block. Now inside the post. Puts it up and he gets denied. Off the backboard but gets the ball again. Thanasis powers his way on Jackson Jr. Puts it up over him off the front rim. And the Grizzlies defense there to swarm get the rebound, recorded by Tyus Jones. Jones defended by Robinson. Turns the corner. Whistle blows, offensive foul. 82-74, 138 left to go in the third quarter. Thanasis checks out of the game. Coming into the game, number 12, Javin DeLaurier from Milwaukee in place of Giannis's brother. Milwaukee gets the basketball. Robinson has it. Now dribbles top of the free throw circle. Gets space. Whistle blows, though, again. And it's going to be a reach and fall assessed to Memphis. Kalazakis inbound, Mamakashvili. Back over to Kalazakis, defended by Jackson Jr. at the top. Kalazakis now switched over by Bane. Lost a dribble, ball on the ground, and that gets stolen away. Anderson, the one to disrupt the passing lane. Here they go, kick out Bane to the left corner. Jones takes the three, missed it. Bucks have the basketball back, 1:10 left to go in the third. Bryant, defended, drives, kick out right corner, launching from deep, gets it, that is good, falling into his teammates on the bench. Justin Robinson, third team in 3 years he is playing for. Knocks down a crucial three to put the Bucks winning 5. Jackson Jr. inside, powers his way to the bucket. That is good for 2 more. 45 seconds left to go in the third. Milwaukee has possession. Kalazakis slides it over left corner perimeter. Bryant dumps it off underneath the post. Tip deflected, stolen right back into Anderson, who gets the steal. Jackson Jr. on the break takes the three. Splash, he delivers. Jaren Jackson Jr. after a slow start, finally feeling it in the zone right now for Memphis. Started out 0 for 5, and now he is 3 for 4 ever since with 7 points. 15 seconds remaining in the third. Robinson drives, attacking the lane, denied. Triple J with his third block of the night. Shot clock turned off. At the left wing, Bane, 5 in the shot clock. Bane takes the three, top of the key, off the mark and misses it, and we close out in the third quarter. 87-77, Grizzlies have led this entire game tonight. 3 quarters in the books, 1 more remains. Hey, what's good? Welcome to the stream here. Welcome in Sim and Guz on the stream. Big difference tonight. 2 things. Fast break points in favor of Memphis, 35-7, pushing the basketball up the court. 48-32, the Grizzlies leading points in the paint as well. Also leading the rebounds, 42-35, and then steals in favor of Memphis, 9-6. A lot of turnovers. That's what you expect out of a preseason game. 16 of those by Memphis tonight to 15 by Milwaukee. Red Sox leading the Yankees, AL wildcard single game elimination, 3-0, top of the 5th inning. Knicks crushing the Pacers tonight, 119-88, or 119-98. The Bulls crushing the Cavs, 101-60. And then the Wizards and the Rockets playing a tight game currently, 84-82 Washington, with 3:40 left to go in the third. Yeah, Red Sox up 3-0. And that's in the top of the 5th. What's good? Wayne in the stream. Welcome in. Looking for Memphis by 6 tonight. Not many fans out here to fight in the FedEx Forum at all for tonight. We see so many empty seats. $87-77 at the start of the fourth quarter, and all these fans are just filing out of the arena. Yeah, going to be a good month, looks like, for you next month there for Vegas. So still, we've yet to go back into action. We have ended the third quarter. Quick update here with the score leaders. Ja Morant, incredible night tonight. 27 points, 11 for 18 shooting from the floor. 6 rebounds, 4 assists by Morant. In 24 minutes, he has scored those 27 points. 14 points by DeAnthony Melton tonight. And then 11 points, 10 rebounds by Steven Adams with a big welcome here to Memphis after spending one season with the Pelicans and then 2013 through 2020 with the Thunder. And then from Milwaukee, Jordan Ward has been really impressive tonight. The team leader, 16 points scored by Ward along with 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals. Grayson Allen with 13, and everybody else has got themselves either 9 points or less besides those two with Ward and Allen. So we've seen some spectacular stuff here in this game as far as Ja Morant. All right, so that's the reason why all the seats were empty. I get the game audio off where I am. They evacuated the FedEx Forum. Hopefully everything's okay. Man, this is the second night in a row. A stream of mine just hasn't been able to flow smoothly as far as time. This is just unfortunate. Yesterday I covered the Chargers-Raiders game. That got a half an hour delay due to lightning, and tonight they evacuate the FedEx Forum. Hopefully everything's okay. I'm going to see why. Yeah, last time they had to evacuate a game, they suspended the game. It was an NBA Summer League game. So, the FedEx Forum is being evacuated. Looking at Twitter right now. So this game has been paused after a fire alarm has gone off inside the FedEx Forum. So this is just crazy as it goes. Yeah, we can see the fire alarm lights going off as the reporter right now is reporting courtside. Nobody is in the stands. And all the players had to evacuate the court. All the fans had to evacuate the court. And all there's left is just the broadcasting crew. That is it. That's inside the building. A fire alarm has been pulled at the FedEx Forum. Absolutely unfortunate during a preseason game. So both teams return back to their locker rooms. Fans have been told to evacuate the building. So we see here all the fans are outside the FedEx Forum. This is absolutely crazy. 87-77. The fans have been asked to evacuate the building. The players went to the locker rooms. At the end of the third quarter, a fire alarm went off inside the FedEx Forum. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, I saw the score of that. That's insane. (113-72). Bulls lead the Cavs at the end of the third quarter. Knicks have beat the Pacers tonight, 125-104. And the Wizards Rockets, this game is close, 84-82. Washington by 2. Yeah, it must be safe to be in there. They have to report in these conditions for reporters. So as long as the building's not burning, it's safe to be in there. If all the other people with the fans evacuate, that's the big thing. What's good, Wick in the stream? Welcome back in. That's not something to say yay about as we welcome in Warren back in. Yeah, just absolutely unfortunate. This is the second night in a row. I covered yesterday the Raiders-Chargers game, and that couldn't even start in time. That had a 30-minute lightning delay to it. So I don't know what's happening, if it's a sprinkler. When I was in high school, one of the kids in my marching band, he put his marching band uniform on the sprinkler in the band room, and he put it on one of the water pipes, and the whole pipe just burst, and then we had to evacuate the entire school. Because the whole pipe just burst and wrecked all the music equipment inside the band room. And the whole rug had to get completely torn apart. Alright, so things are better now as we see the teams going back onto the... Or that's just... Okay, so the first one was a reel of the teams going back onto the court. We've yet to get it yet, though. It's shown... Still, they have the fire alarms going off. Okay, so we are paused right now. Yeah, something you definitely don't see very often. So we are paused right now still. That was a clip from the past. So currently delayed. This will resume. Luckily, this is a preseason game. Yeah, last time I covered a game like this, that was that game in the Summer League 2 years ago. That was Zion versus RJ, rookie season. Knicks against Pelicans in the Summer League in the earthquake game that happened. They suspended it, and the game was never resumed. Wow, that's crazy. Gee. Yeah, what a crazy world we're in. Man. Red Sox leading the Yankees 3-0 at the end of the fifth inning. So, they're going to try to resume this game That's what is being reported right now. They will try to resume this game. A national TV game. This is crazy. I have no clue. Yeah, absolutely crazy. You don't see this often. So, we are in a delay right now. I'm going to go back to the timeout slide. We are in a delayed game. The fire alarm has gone off inside the FedEx Forum. It's been for over 15 minutes now that this has happened. The fans had to be asked to leave the arena. The players went back to the locker rooms. And all the fans were asked to just leave the arena. Quick update to get you caught up on what happened tonight in this matchup here. Memphis has led this entire game 87-77, currently the score. And the Grizzlies' largest lead, they got up as many by 15 points at one point in the first quarter. They've been just leading the way because of the points in the paint and the fast break. 48-32 in favor of Memphis in the points in the paint. Fast break points 35-7 in the Grizzlies' favor as well. And then John Morant just had another just terrific start here. The preseason, but John Morant's doing everything he can out there in the court, and he has really showed it tonight here. Terrific start for him. 27.6 rebounds, 4 assists. Couple big, monstrous, explosive throwdowns by John Morant. Steven Adams with a double-double. His big warm welcome to Memphis. 11 points, 10 boards by Adams. 14 points by DeAnthony Melton. And then 10 points by Desmond Bane. So putting 4 players in double figures for the Grizzlies tonight. They were without Dylan Brooks, the only starter not to play tonight for Memphis. He was rolled out due to thigh soreness. Milwaukee had 4 of their starters out. No Giannis, no Holiday, no Middleton, no DiVincenzo. And Jordan Wara having a positive impact here with 16 points. 13 points by Grayson Allen. Yeah, the Bucks without four of their starters tonight, and Memphis just without one. All they're missing is Brooks as a starter. Hey, have a nice night, Lorenzo. Glad to have you back in the stream once again. The next game I'll be covering will be the NFL on Thursday night. Thursday night football between the Seahawks and the Rams. Yeah, this is just the preseason, so it figured that Milwaukee was gonna save them to start the season. Because you don't want anything to happen right now if anybody gets hurt or anything. Yeah, so they said that they were gonna resume the game. The plan was, but not sure when it will be or how long this will take. So all the fans are outside the arena. I'm looking right now on Twitter. There's a picture here. Fans just on the street across from the FedEx Forum. Looks like there's a Westin hotel nearby, and there's like a line of fans outside right in front of the Westin. Yep. Too hot in this game. They had to evacuate. Hey, thanks so much for the sub tender. Really appreciate it. Yeah, most of my content I do cover is basketball games, play-by-play of NBA games. I also cover college basketball as well. All different types of teams I cover. I'm actually a Celtics fan from Massachusetts. I also do cover other sports too as part of special live streams. Lately, I've been covering a lot of NFL games. So it's been football as well I've covered. Also, I've covered baseball before too. Also, I've covered some other sports, lacrosse, tennis as well. Also did the hot dog competition back on the 4th of July. That was pretty cool. Yeah, we have yet to move in the scoreboard. Leave the stream for 20 minutes, and Rick is back, and nothing has progressed. Yeah, this is my second night in a row that the stream gets, like, nothing really progressed at some point or so. Yesterday, it was the Chargers against Raiders game. That didn't start off in time. That had a 30-minute lightning delay. And now tonight, we've got this. I've never seen this in my life. Building gets evacuated due to a fire alarm going off. I actually saw this because I cover I started covering college games in person because I was getting some film on one of the teams for college volleyball, and they were playing an opponent at Coast Guard Academy, and Coast Guard Academy had a fire alarm go off in their gymnasium during their volleyball match. So it's happened elsewhere, but nothing as big as this in the FedEx Forum. This is quite crazy. All right, so the Yankees just scored their first run of the game. Top of the 6th inning, Red Sox up 3-1 over New York with 1 out. Quick update now. Chicago up against the Cavs 128-80. Knicks up against the Pacers 125-104. And the Wizards up to a 6-point lead. They lead the Rockets with 10:25 left to play in the fourth, 97-91. Okay, so the fire alarm went off. We're getting updates here that it was from a sprinkler that was triggered in a non-public area. So there's even more further updates to this that it was because of a sprinkler. What's good, Andrew? Welcome to stream. Yeah, fire alarm at the game. This game has been stopped due to a fire alarm. We have no clue if they're going to resume it or not. The top scorer is John Morant. He's got 27 points. Jaws played 24 minutes, 27 points, 11 for 18 shooting from the floor. So if you guys are just joining us right now, looks like Vaughn is back. A fire alarm has gone off inside the FedEx Forum, and we have been stopped on pause now for like over 20 minutes. This is quite odd. We had one of these problems in high school. One of the kids put his marching band uniform in the band room on a water pipe that was part of the sprinkler system, and the whole pipe burst. So if there's something on like the pipe or so, that could like damage it and then just have like the whole pipe burst where there's like a sprinkler system connected to that. It's crazy. Quick looking at the Wizards taking on the Rockets. 98-93 Washington with 8:35 left to go in the fourth quarter. Yeah, it's really weird. So there's no fire inside the arena. The fire alarms went off because of a sprinkler. The teams that I'm covering are whatever pops up on national TV. So I'm a Celtics fan, but I cover all different types of teams. So whatever games usually will come up on like ESPN or TNT are the ones that I usually cover. Alright, so we are still currently in delay. It looks like the players have started to return back to the court. They were in the locker room. Now they have to like set up all the stuff again. So it's going to take some time. Yeah, really odd. I have no clue. I think they're gonna try to see if they can get the game back. So they're hoping to. Yeah, it's crazy. 2 days in a row with 2 stoppages between football and basketball. This game is in Memphis. So this is at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. Alright, so a couple of scoreboard updates here as we have 3 other games tonight. Knicks beat the Pacers 125-104. Bulls leading the Cavs 130-92 in the final 2 minutes 15 seconds. To the Wizards up by 6, 103-97 in the final 7.5 minutes against the Rockets. Yeah, so the fourth quarter hasn't even started. So if you're just joining us, a fire alarm went off inside the FedEx Forum. All the fans had to leave the arena, and they are outside the arena, and the players got escorted back to their locker rooms. And we found out it was a sprinkler that went off in a non-public area that caused this whole game to stop. So we have yet to even start off the fourth quarter. Yeah, John's been terrific tonight. Welcome in AF on the stream. So hopefully this game will come back. But we are just awaiting for it. What's good? Jason on the stream. Thanks so much for the dono, man. Really appreciate it. Let's get that dono hype out in the chat for Jason. Welcome in here. Yeah, I do have TBS. I know TBS is going to be doing some baseball games coming up. WOS on the stream. Welcome in. All right, so we are still waiting for this fourth quarter to begin. We haven't even started out the fourth quarter yet. There was a fire alarm that went off inside the Fiserv Forum. It's been like this as we've been on delay for the past half an hour or so. And it was due to a sprinkler system issue. So that's the reason why. So something you definitely do not see every day right here. And the last two streams I've covered, there's been delays from them. Yesterday was Monday Night Football. It was a 30-minute lightning delay between the Chargers and the Raiders. And then tonight, you don't see this too often. With this game being delayed, and we have no clue if they're going to even resume it. What's good? The Googleable, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I've got TBS, TNT, ESPN, and ESPN2 in that package. So the other one had like FS1. I think it had NBCSN in that package for the other one. That one, luckily I didn't take that one. That was a year ago when I subscribed to that package, and there was at the time there was no news about that with NBCSN. Yeah, crazy yesterday. It was down for like 6 hours. A lot of stuff's been interesting. Yeah, I go through Sling. Yeah, it's really affordable to get a lot of the sports stuff through here. All right, so it looks like some positive news here. It looks like they're starting to allow fans back into the Fiserv Forum, so that is great. So finally, looks like the fans are going to be going back into the Fiserv Forum, which hopefully will start to resume this quick. It's been about 40 minutes we've been on delay for. What's good, Luma on the stream? Welcome in. What happened is that the fire alarm went off inside the Fiserv Forum, and we've been on delay for like over a half an hour. So the fire alarm went off. It looked like it was an issue with a sprinkler inside the arena. So that's something you don't see at all. Don't see that too often. So all the fans had to evacuate the arena. The players went back to their locker room. And the only people that had access at the time when everybody had to clear was just the broadcasting crew. That was all that was there, just the broadcasting crew and the reporters. Yeah, that was quite odd when I saw it, because I had my TV turned down at first. I was trying to wonder, like, why in the world are all the people heading out of the stands here? I know it's a preseason game, but we still got a quarter of basketball left to go, and saw all the empty seats, and then it was announced that this game had gone into a delay. Hey, there you go, Jason. Yeah, I'm not sure if this game's going to even get picked up or not, because we see right now Brooke Lopez is on the coach bus. The Milwaukee Bucks team is still outside the coach bus. So this is not even close to picking up. Yeah, I don't even know if this is going to resume or not. If they're showing recent B-roll from them on the coach bus or so. So it just says right now that it's been delayed. I have no clue when they're going to pick up the game or not. So they started to get fans. Looks like I'm looking at these pictures right now, like around 7 minutes ago on the Twitter pictures, that fans are starting to come back into the arena. Who knows by the time they're going to resume this thing? Chicago's won over the Cavs 131-95. Wizards leading the Rockets 116-111. That's with about 2:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. Red Sox add another run. They lead against the Yankees. AL wildcard 4-1. Bottom of the sixth inning. And the Red Sox got 2 runners on board here at the bottom of the sixth with 1 out. Giannis didn't play tonight, so Giannis didn't play. They were without 4 of their starters. So Giannis didn't play, same as Holiday, Middleton, and DiVincenzo. So those 4 didn't play today. It was just Brook Lopez that was a starter that was playing today. And actually, the leading scorer for Milwaukee right now in this game is Jordan Nwora. He's had a tremendous game tonight, 16 points by Nwora. And then Grayson Allen, who is new to the Bucks, in his first game in Milwaukee, he's got himself 13 points. And John Morant, the top scorer for the game, he's got 27. So quick update, 116-115, Washington by 1 over Houston with 1:35 left to play in the fourth quarter. Looks like they're doing a live look-in on this game right now. And Houston has just taken the lead. Şengün passed off to Josh Christopher with a trail down the lane, laid it up and in, got the bucket and won. The Rockets are up 117 to 116 over the Rockets. The two rookies working together for Houston. They have a terrific future here. So bright for the Rockets. Şengün, rookie from Turkey, and led the pass to Christopher down the lane, received it, laid it up and in, got the contact and the foul. Yeah, Memphis has led this whole game tonight. They got up as many by 15 points in the first quarter. They've been up mostly in this game by double-digit points. The Bucks did cut into that lead in the second half, and they got it to around like 5 points or so. But it's been a range more of like 9, 10, 11, 12. That's been most of the range. (117, 116). 1 minute left to go between the Rockets and the Wizards. We'll update you guys on this game. I have no clue if this game has been canceled, but the last time I saw the Bucks was on the team bus. And I saw pictures of fans going back to the arena, but the Bucks didn't look like they were anywhere close to playing this game. Brook Lopez was on the team bus, and then there were players outside the team bus. Washington got fouled. They're going to shoot two at the line. First one is good. 117, 117. So they're doing a live look-in right now. Washington and Houston, 55 seconds left to go in the fourth. Second free throw was missed. Rockets get the ball. 45 seconds remaining. Şengün has it top of the free throw circle. Şengün gonna attack inside. Dumps it out to the left corner. They swing it back out to the top. 3 in the air for the Rockets, and they drill it. Houston by 3. It is Armani Brooks, who played college basketball for the Houston Cougars. 120-117 Rockets with 30 seconds left. $20 seconds left to go. Deep 2 by Washington, and they connect with it with 18.6. And the whistle blows a foul picked up by Washington with 14 seconds remaining. So still we're on delay between Memphis and Milwaukee. We have no clue if this game's going to even resume or what. First shot is good at the line by Houston. They go up by 2 with 14 seconds remaining. 121-119. Both teams in the bonus. Second shot for the Rockets is good. They lead by 3. It looks like Washington will Washington will burn a timeout. 122-119. Looks like Kevin Porter Jr. is the game leader tonight for Houston, 25 total points. Jalen Green had 12 along with Daniel Tyson, and Bradley Beal led the way for Washington with 18 points, their entire starting five in double figures. 15 by Aaron Holiday. Spencer Dinwiddie back in the NBA after season-ending injury in like the first or second week last year with Brooklyn. He's got 14 points. Yeah, it looks like the Memphis dance team is practicing right now in the parking lot. So, they're in the parking garage practicing their steps. So they're ready just in case, it looks like. We have no clue if this game's going to resume or what. And yeah, this is not looking so hot right now. There is nobody in the stands. Nobody in the stands. So we were just showing a live look in at what FedEx Forum looks like, and there was nobody in the stands. 14 seconds remaining. Back to this finish between Washington and Houston. Washington about to get the inbounds. They have it at the top, taking a three, and no good. Airballs it to the right of the rim, out of bounds. Eight and a half seconds remaining, and Houston will get the basketball. And the Rockets take a timeout. Washington's out of timeouts. Houston had two, and they burned one, now down to one. Yeah, that wasn't really bad rain. I'm from Massachusetts. We get a lot of like severe storms over here, so especially with torrential rain, that wasn't that bad. I remember like 4 years ago they had the fog game at Gillette that they had to use the above the view cameras for Sunday Night Football. That was the first time they introduced that. There was that was nothing compared to last year's game between the Ravens. That game was at Gillette. It was like 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and that was like 4 to 5 inches of rain that night. That was insane. 9.6 seconds left to go. Houston gets the inbound to Armani Brooks. He is off of a double team. Washington looking to force a turnover. And they commit a foul. 5.4 seconds remaining, and Brooks will head back to the free throw line in the bonus. There you go, Vaughn. Yeah, I hope to promote this, promote my streams more this year through Twitter. I did a little bit of that last year, but it was a little tough for me because I was writing articles too at the time, and I was using more my Twitter for that when I was writing the college basketball articles. Yeah, that was odd from yesterday. Why that game got delayed. It must have been because of the storms were that severe. First free throw was good. Second one was missed, and the Rockets get their own offensive rebound back, and the Wizards pick up another personal foul with 1.2 seconds remaining. And Armani Brooks back at the line hits the first one. 124-119 with 1.2 seconds remaining as the Rockets will win over the Wizards. What's good, Renee? Welcome to the stream. This game is in a delay right now. We have no clue if they're gonna play or not. The fire alarm went off inside the FedEx Forum. So, yeah, we have no clue if this game's going to pick up or not. I'm probably going to stay on for like another 10 minutes or so from now. It's only the preseason or so. So I'm just going to go on for another 10 minutes. I'll take it up to 10:45, and if they haven't resumed by then or haven't got any word that they're going to resume, I'm just going to sign off, because this might go on and on and on throughout the night. This might be a couple more hours of waiting. Yeah, this is currently delayed. The Bucks are on the... Brooke Lopez is on the team bus. We see the video with the team. They are outside the bus. Yeah, I'm probably going to stay on for like another 8 minutes or so, and if they haven't really advanced to any like clearance as if you're going to start this game or not, I'm just going to sign off or so, because this has been like almost an hour by that time. It's been crazy. It doesn't look like the Bucks are going to be going back into the court to play. It is a preseason game. Quick update, Red Sox lead the Yankees top of the 7th inning with 1 out, 4-1. Red Sox are up. That's a single game elimination wild card game. Winner will take on the Tampa Bay Rays. All 3 other games have finished tonight in NBA action in the preseason. Knicks won over the Pacers, 125-104. Bulls crushed the Cavs tonight, 131-95. And then the Rockets over the Wizards, 125-119. Yeah, Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday were leaving the court with trays of barbecue when the fire alarm went off. It's too funny. Hey, Jason with a dono. Let's get that dono hype in the chat here. Thanks so much, man. Really appreciate it. Yeah, there's been nothing on the game yet. But from the video that we keep on seeing, it doesn't look like the Bucks are going to be coming out anytime soon. What's good, Renee in the stream? Welcome in. Rick, welcome in. Tomorrow night, I'm going to take off. My next game will be on Thursday. It's going to be the Seahawks against the Rams for Thursday Night Football. Yeah, they were taking out trays of barbecue out of the court when the fire alarm went off. There was, let's see here. There's a picture on Twitter about this. Yeah, two trays stacked together, tinfoil with a barbecue on them that Chris Middleton was taking out. Drew Holiday took out a tray. And then the Bucks had loads of food on a cart that they had packed in like that's 3 bags of luggage on each other, stacked up in 2 rows, 6 bags of luggage total, up vertical with 3 bags, 3 on top of each other. Yeah, I haven't been streaming on Saturdays lately. I've actually been covering games in person at a couple colleges or so. So I haven't been able to do like a lot of stuff on Saturdays lately. Yeah, I have no clue if this is gonna resume or what. We're going up on the 23rd. Because I don't have any games that weekend. Yeah, of course I do. Of course I do, Vaughn. Yeah, this week's a holiday weekend. Yeah, the Bucks are, from what I saw there, they're still like near their team bus. Yeah, this game has been delayed here. The fire alarm went off like an hour ago or so. Yeah, I haven't done trivia in like like quite a while. It's been over a year. Yep, that was the longest stream there. Over 6 hours. I don't know if... See, no clue if this game's going to resume or not. Nobody knows. Yeah, I've got the same one too. That's my favorite one of all time is Paul Pierce. So I just saw this on Twitter. This is through Larry Brown Sports here through Twitter, and I just read this. It says the Bucks have left the FedEx Forum locker room to have a picnic after the arena was evacuated due to the fire alarm. So the Bucks outside their team bus, they were having a picnic outside their team bus. That is too funny. All right, so I'm just taking a look at Twitter because I have the audio down, and that is confirmed now. So that has been confirmed here. I'm going to go right back to the game slide. So, unfortunately, we could only go through 3 quarters. Luckily, this was not an actual game. What a mess this happened to be tonight. I could only imagine what would happen if this was an actual game. Yikes. But, so according to sources here, this game has been called off. So this game is 87-77. And John Morant finishes with 27 total points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. The Memphis Grizzlies win their first preseason opener, 87-77. Fourth quarter happens to be canceled. It's unbelievable. So absolutely devastating. That we couldn't get 4 quarters in tonight or so. I want to be able to get some reps in to call these games and stuff like that. And yeah, I could only do the first 3 quarters or so. But looks like that is it for tonight. That's crazy how they finish it. So we've seen some crazy stuff this week. The race at Talladega got delayed on Sunday. They didn't even race on Sunday, and then they called off the race yesterday, and Bubba Wallace won under yellow. That they had called off the race. They tried racing again. They couldn't due to the rain. And then the Lightning last night delayed the Chargers-Raiders game 30 minutes, and now this. So absolutely insane stuff. I haven't seen this since the Summer League. Back with Zion versus RJ, that big showdown that was supposed to happen and the earthquake struck. So this is crazy. It's the preseason here. Oh, I remember the game that everything shut down. So the second thing to the day that everything shut down, on March 11th, 2020. Everything shut down and all the games were canceled. That's the second to that craziness that happened that night. But wow, 87-77, that's the final. My next stream will be Thursday Night Football. Thursday at around 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time. Feel free to join me. It's going to be the LA Rams versus the Seattle Seahawks. We're going to close out to the channel members before I do wrap up. If anybody would be interested in the membership, it's as low as $1.99 per month. It gets you shout-outs at the end of every single one of my live streams, as we have all the channel members who get a shout-out at the end of the stream. Jason, Aaron, Man and Hates, Cindy, Rajip, Old Ed Deuce, Russell, D-Block, CW2K, BP Greg, James, Magic, Oreo Pudding, Reezer, Bino, Mark, Kelly, Mike, Rashad, John, Jessica Barco, Stephanie, Ahino Josa, LKMGFR 90, Maurice, Christian, Keith, Woody, Warren, Rodolfo, Kit Lorenz, Pamela, Oscar Isaiah, I am Ghost, a member from Taiwan, Don, Mr. Mundre, Alden, Abdurrahman, and Patrick. Thanks so much, everybody, for being a part on the stream tonight. Unfortunately, we could only get through 3 quarters, couldn't finish the 4th one, but the Grizzlies win at home due to a premature fire alarm, 87-77, the final over the Bucks. Thanks so much, everybody, who hung in there for the final hour underneath the delay, and enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night, everybody.